You're quite safe here.
Hello FOX, bag 20. Another person. Alrighty. So before we get going, let's see what we've got. Oh. This is rather peculiar given what we built yesterday. Oh, hang on. Not quite got that bit out. Stuck in the plastic. There we go. So, it's like, hang on, I think we're making some sort of, let me pan down for this. That's there. Not quite the same as what we were making yesterday. I'm thinking, of course, of the bubble gum. That was idiotic of me. You'll be pleased to know that principal photography of the Dr. Jordan animated opus, working title, Clumsy the Elf, has concluded, I repeat, has concluded, principal photography has concluded. That's a wrap. Now, I don't think we've ever had that piece before. Look. That's a new piece for us. How does it go on? Like that. So I have now done the painstakingly slow, and I cannot tell you how painstaking, but uber painstaking, matching up the words to the pictures. Good grief. Anyway, I've just finished that, which is why I'm very late into the Lego shed this morning, but so now I've got to put on some sound effects and some, does that fit on there? No, I don't think it does. I think these are two separate things. I'm not entirely sure what we're looking at, but anyway, they're quite good, aren't they? So yes, so now I've got to put some under music on, and then it will be sent to Jordan for further finessing. So that's very exciting. Anyway, there we go. That was the advent calendar. Thank you. So we start with the Google Eyes today. Oh look, let's bring the old roof back into play, shall we? There we go. Lovely. Thank you. What do we start with? Where's that then? Where are these things? Which one? I think, oh, I see. Around this way. Let's start properly, shall we? Now, where on earth is, oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so it's like, comme ça. Et comme ça. All right, Google Eyes. We thought you put some cannons around the but didn't think you put together during that you was from a Kennedy. I remembered. Isn't your William B. By the way, just a sidebar before we get to Gillian B, I'm feeling in a very good mood. And I'll tell you for why. Number one, I'm starting at long last, I think, to feel better. For goodness sake, touch some wood, Kennedy. Okay, I think that's MDF, but never mind. And I have pretty much, bar all the animations, so I've got Bev Bratton's to do next, and then I've got Ray's to do, and then that's it. That's everything on my to-do list done for this year, and I can start having a proper break. Imagine that. Oh, glory be. Anywho, I reckon I'll be clear of all things by midweek next week, so that's fun. Julian B says, all this food talk is making me very hungry. Nom nom nom. Yep, couldn't agree more. TVZ, I 1, 2, 3, I 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I've gone too previous here. Hold up, TVZ. Hold up, TVZ. Come out of there, you little monkey. Come on, come out. Come out, sir. Come out, madam. Come out. Flippin' heck. Come out. TVZ says, in one home economics class at high school, we had to make blancmange, or however you bloody spell it. You know, you have spelt it correctly. And one of the girls in my class, named Debbie, leaned over to me and asked, what the F is black mange? Very good. We got sent outside for laughing and spent the rest of the lesson in uncontrollable giggles every time we looked at each other, and I've called it that ever since, black mange. Or it could be black mange. We're not sure. I'm quite enjoying black mange, but you know, you can correct me. Feel free to correct me, TVZ. A 1, 2, 3. FYI, she adds, the word root is slang for sex here in the land down under, so rooting around means something quite different here. Cute. I love a good root around. Not that one. That's not bad either. But shh, be quiet. You've gone too far, Kennedy. Shush. Be quiet. Thank you. Thank you. Then she says, I have a friend in America who was a flight attendant in her younger days, and she reckons the most ill-mannered passenger she ever attended to was KC from KC and the Sunshine Band. She reckons he even shouted that old chestnut, do you know who I am? To which she replied, no. It's always, do you know, I have sympathy here. Because you know what, everybody has a bad day. I mean, that's not to mean that some people just aren't stone cold arseholes. But everybody has a bad day, and as I do know some household names. That's not name dropping. But I'm saying this for a reason. And I have nothing but sympathy for them, because it's that thing of all they've got to do is leave the house and they're on. They've got to be on. And if you meet them, if people of the public meet them, and obviously they're delighted to meet them, and they're overexcited and all of that. And you know, if you catch someone on a bad day, then it's not going to be quite the encounter you wished for. But, you know, even celebrities have bad days too. I'll say that for them. Eric, he's got a duck of Fazio. They both like watching they go. And they really like music, so his name is Eric. From Citterer. He says, I'm really surprised Lego did not include the basement with the furnace in this build. It features in the film quite a bit, and the scary, crazy furnace would have been a fun part of the build if they had included it. That's funny, because we have got a basement, haven't we? Oh, but then Noreen Cullen says, hold your horses, Eric. Oh, is there something coming? That's thrilling. It's exciting, isn't it? I love this build. I love everything about it. I love everything about it. Even the bits that were a little bit half a point off here and there. I really love it. I really love it. Jordan, Jordan, Jordan. By the way, I've got a final running time for the Jordan Opus. It's 7 minutes and 40 seconds long. Yep. 7 minutes and 40 seconds long. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press this one. 7 minutes 40. So, you know, get popcorn. Get popcorn. It has length. Length and gravitas. It's got sad moments. It's got happy moments. Hang on, what am I doing here? Oh, okay. I'm doing that. Should we pan down a little? I'm a little bit tight now on the table. The building area here is quite small. Jordan.
I shall be writing, animating and editing the Doctor Who project. I'm currently building a studio so I can film. There may be some roles that come up, so if any Afroex want to join in as voice actors, they are more than welcome. It takes place in my own universe, so it doesn't affect the TV show's canon, and newcomers don't need to know anything about Doctor Who.
Oh, well, there's an offer.
Anyway, here are the working synopses and titles for Series 2, Chronicles of the Time.
What, he's already on Series 2 and he hasn't even started animating Series 1, Cut 2. You'll be doing this for years, Jordan, trust me.
Chapter 1, The Hive. Stranded and the lone survivor of the starship Alaska, Helen Carmichael sends a last-ditch attempt distress call. Can she survive the attack from the Hive?
Hope so.
Chapter 2, The Fall of Nerva Beacon. Nerva Beacon, a human outpost in the last great Time War, is in the epicenter of a battle. Time Lords to one side, Daleks to the other. What is the secret of Nerva Beacon? I don't know. What is it? Is it she likes cheese? Chapter 3, The Dalek Occupation of Sonos. The Emperor Dalek's personal fleet has taken off over the planet Sonos, but what is held under the planet's surface?
I don't know. Is it jam?
Chapter 4, Living History. Weeping angels have found themselves at the precipice.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
The weakest point in the fabric of space and time. They must be stopped, or the time continuum will implode.
Crumbs!
Chapter 5, In the Heart of Time. In retaliation from being pushed back from their occupation of Sonos, the Daleks are transporting a continuity bomb across space to exterminate the planet Sonos.
Flippin' heck! Crumbs, I'm going to be tuning in. I'm going to be tuning in real good.
And now, announcement to round off the story presented in Series 1 and 2. I shall write a 2-part finale, making this a huge, epic 12-part adventure.
Oh, so ambitious.
Part 1, The Herald of Death. The Herald has been pulling the strings behind the scenes. But to what means? What does he want? With the hand of Omega and the moment.
Blimey, they sound like bands. Does he want to join the band?
Part 2, The Great Wheel of Life. The Doctor and friends must bring the reign of the Herald to an end. If they don't succeed, the end of the universe is nigh.
Crikey! Gosh, well, do let us know when each animation is finished, and maybe we can have them as half-time shows, Jordan. Mr. Claw.
Claw is a master. He says, where, Mother Goose, do you make your own mince pies?
That's a very personal question.
Put half a dozen aside for me, please. Love my dad's mince pies. Old school butter lard pastry with apple grated into the mincemeat. A particularly fond part of Christmas for me, and we've never quite managed to get ours the same.
Do you know what? Do you know what's funny about that? I have exactly the same emotional attachment to my dad's mince pies. I've never had ones that are entirely like them. And he used to use old lard pastry as well. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's old lard pastry that does the trick. Who knows? Right, Twitter eyes. Hang on, look, something exciting's happening here. Just do this first. Yes. Then what? Then that. Yeah. Then what? Then that. Yeah. Then what? Then that. Yeah. Then what? Then what? Oh. Okay, like this. Yes. Just doing some light tetherage here. Light tetherage, yes. And no, that's wrong. So it must be. They must be at the same point. So, ooh, there and there. A little tricky, but that's rather nice, isn't it? And then that is, where's this going? What? What's that fix? What's that actually fixing onto? What's that fixing onto? Oh, hang on. These are in the wrong place. Okay, well that explains that, doesn't it? There we go, look. Look, now. No, higher up, please. There. Ooh, look. Twizzles as well. Pretty sure it won't be twizzling in a minute, but... So that's hopping in there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Look. That's super. Right, off to the Twitter eyes. One ray or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. One ray or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. He says, Star Wars Advent Calendar, Day 8. A minifig, Tuscan Raider. Come on. Less formally referred to as Sand People or simply as Tuscans, were a culture of nomadic sentience indigenous to the desert planet Tatooine. They view themselves as Tatooine's locals and everyone else as trespassers. That's a magnificent minifig. I really like that. That's really good. That's a really super minifig. TVZ said, hid like a robber's dog. Rude. Rude. That's no way to talk about the Tuscan Raiders, TVZ. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. They can't help it.
A baby smells the sensei. Uncle Strawberry. The Moaning Minnie. The Matera. The Lego Whispery.
He says homemade custard creams are essentially a shortbread, but with some custard powder, with a filling made from butter, sugar, and custard powder. They're excellent. Yeah, I should try it because even if I do say it myself, I make an excellent shortbread biscuit. Very, very good shortbread biscuits. So I could try that. I could give that a little go, doing the filling. Maybe I'll look up a recipe or something. Bevis says, yes, when the husband opened the Back to the Future calendar, I got a plaintive cry for help about 10 minutes later because he couldn't work out the backdrop. My origami folding skills certainly came in handy, but it is slightly designed to be made by someone with 3 arms. I honestly, the absolute state of it, I've given up. I'm going to be, before I commence on the Bev Breton, I'm going to be cutting it and making it flat. So it's a flat surface. So it's just a backdrop for animations. But I've given up. Bevis says, yes, that is indeed a wonderful little angle poise lamp. It was delightful, wasn't it? Then he adds, re-powdered custard. This feels like a... Don't be too mean to it, he says. I wasn't expecting this to go this way. He said it was invented by Alfred Bird in the early 1800s because his wife was allergic to eggs and she missed custard. So it does have a good reason to exist. Oh, okay. All right, all's forgiven. Fair enough. Fair dues. Fair dues. Well done to you, Alfred Bird. He then says, you still have a lot more house plus the tree house to come. The extra bit on the house has some of the best bits of design in this set too. Oh, I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm very overexcited now that I know that's happening. Let's do this. Oh, I've just seen Bev Bratton's coming up. Thrilled. Thrilled. Let's finish this bit and then we'll do Bev Bratton. Because you know what it is. You know what it is. She's coming. She's coming. So start doing pumping news music in your head, please. Like dum 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 bum dum dum bum dum dum bum dum dum. Now I sort of feel like Bev Bratton should have her own thumping news music. Staring at you, Rosie Lee. Bum dum dum bum. Anyway, here we go. It's Bev Bratton. News from the bleachers. Hello, studio. Snitchgate, as nobody is calling it, continues to dominate amongst the AFOAC topics of conversation, following the mass incarceration of most of the inhabitants of the bleachers. Whilst the inmates have already been released, the debate over what constitutes a snitch versus an executive assistant comment rumbles on. His Supreme Eminence, the Lord Ombudsgoose, will of course pass verdict on any referral as he sees fit. In other news, the mystery of the missing OHT badge also continues. Charlie Chops, who fights crime with a face hair but not exclusively so, has been tasked with investigating the possible theft/loss/misappropriation, and we await a report. Detective Chops has asked that if anyone observes a mouse in the Surrey area sporting a badge like adornment, to tweet a picture to RWB because we could all do with a laugh. And finally, Professor Lego has beaten the curse of the missing 11 on the Twitter thread by stopping at part 10. Clearly, we are in the presence of a genius. This is Bev, reporting from the bleachers, handing back to the studio. Thank you. All your applause. Thank you. Thank you. We've been missing that. We have. We've been missing it. We've been missing it. I'm very excited to start animating your amazing thing that you have sent me. So that's going to be next on the cards when I have finished doing the sound effects and getting the incidental music on Jordan's opus. So I'm hoping to start on your thing. Maybe tomorrow, Bev. Maybe tomorrow. Hang on. It's going there. So that's there. Yes. Making two of these. Alright, making another one of those. What do we think it is? Okay, well, we'll find out soon, I bet. Tanya now says, oh dear, little adjustment required. Stop my eye twitching. Oh, it's here. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya now Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Twizzling this round again now. Twizzling it round, so that's going there. And then we're making another one now. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's called Sue. The little Sue.
Yes, hello, Emma. Technically, I'm exhausted from all the filming I've been doing.
I mean, you've been on set a lot, Little Sue. You've had a very, very grueling schedule.
Yes, I'm absolutely exhausted, and I didn't even have a Winnebago.
No, I'm afraid you didn't. No Winnebago for Little Sue.
No, obviously I would have to get my agent onto this.
You haven't got an agent.
Shh, be quiet. Anywho, let's get down to the business of the day, Emma.
Yes, please, if you could. Thank you. Get down to the business of the day, please. Thank you. Now then, look, I suspect we need to do that. Oh, not yet. Not yet we're doing that.
Emma, I think Professor Lego has mentioned this before, but do you think there could be fluff in your hole?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I'm just asking, do you think there could be fluff in your hole?
Excuse me? Excuse me? That's a deeply personal question, Little Sue.
This could be why your phone doesn't charge overnight sometimes. It's a terrible business, isn't it? Having fluff in your hole.
Absolutely. I'm actually rendered speechless.
I don't know why. I'm just discussing fluff in your hole, Emma. I imagine it's a problem that ladies of a certain age have, a bit of fluff in your hole.
I think we need to move on.
Okay, press the button.
Thank you. Very personal. She gets very, very personal sometimes. It's very personal. I don't know if it's appropriate. Yes, John Parry. He loves styles. I think he speaks for us all here. Yeah. Hashtag, she said fluff. Hashtag, she said hole. Cute.
Ruth Hayes. For those that turn their nose up at custard skin, you can easily stop it forming by just placing cling wrap or a piece of greaseproof paper on the top until you're ready to serve it. Same goes for bechamel or cheese sauce, etc. I'm firmly in the custard camp, by the way.
Yes, cling film is sort of like magic in that regard. Hang on. Got a little bit of tiling here. Then it's a long one. Yeah. Then it's 3 short ones. Yes. Yep. And a long one there. Then a short one. 2 short ones. No, then a long one. Oh, I see. Yes. And a long one. And a short one. And a long one. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. Ooh, turn the page. Okay. Gosh, this is exciting what we're about to make. Neil, he hasn't got a theme tune. Going back to Candy Cook's part dirt creme anglaise, fully appreciate how busy you are and the short time left in the month. So let's just get it noted in the book of official requests and say no more for now, eh? Hashtag Candy Cooks, hashtag Candy Cooks, hashtag Candy Cooks. All right, now, book of requests. Let's get the request pen out. Pen of requests. Pen of requests, pen of requests, pen of requests. We've done the review of requests, 67. Kennedy Cooks. Creme. Anglaise. Thank you. Thank you. It's in. It's in. It's in. Requests have been activated. Request book has been activated. Thank you. Thank you. Ruth Hayes.
On homemade custard creams. They're absolutely delish and so much nicer than bought ones. Delia has a lovely recipe for cinnamon ice cream that uses custard powder. It's a nice one for Christmas. So that's at least 2 reasons to have a tin in your kitchen cupboard.
Well, I'm going to share something with you now. I'm not mad on cinnamon. I know I'm really not mad on it. I will tolerate it in small quantities, but I don't care for it when there's a flipping great mass of it. No thanks. When things are too cinnamony, I find it bitter on the tongue. Oh, I think we're going to have to move that. Oh, sorry. Crumbs alive. I almost pushed everyone off the haunted table then. Blimey, that was close. That's there. That's in, not quite. That's it. That's it. Ray says, the Death Star is from the Lego Star Wars Planets Series 1, released 2012, but still available from secondary sellers, even at a reasonable price if you search hard enough. Gosh. Oh, I do like those. Might have a little look for those. They look good. Lego Star Wars Planet Series. Okay, have a little look. Sharon Renzulli. Sharon Renzulli. Sharon Renzulli. Oh, thank God. Yo, touchdown. The estimable OHT badge and the great Ray's Big Hand Little Hand pen have arrived. A million thanks. And could you talk slower? While reading my Brooklyn tweets, I can't understand me. It's like, here's your hit. What's your hurry? Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm so glad they've arrived, Sharon. I'm so glad. I was fretting about that. Mr. Claw.
Mr. Claw and the Mister. He says, what's set in the background with the orange roof? Ninjago had a look and couldn't find it. Love the roof and want to build something like it.
If you mean the Pagoda... If you mean the Pagoda,
You're pointing with your finger.
Sorry. Ooh, if you mean the Pagoda, that was one of the. I think it was called the Chinese Winter Festival. Oh crumbs! John Parry, help me out here. But it's beautiful. It's one of the New Year ones. It's absolutely fabulous, and it came with. It had all other bits other than this as well, which are dotted all around the Lego shed. But it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set. It's on RWB. We built it on RWB. Someone will remember the title of it. Ooh, panning. Tanya now dressed oh, hang on, Tanya now dressed I think that's going there. And there, okay. Wait till you do the lights on the front steps. They're brilliant. I found myself saying light Bevis as I was building them. Oh, spoilers! Shh! spoilers. Now then, that doesn't look quite right. Oh, but maybe it is right. Except that's not going in. Now it is. Sometimes these things are a little tricky and they're a little stubborn. And you have to be slightly rough with them. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Roger Maybank says, Day 9. Star Wars Advent Calendar. Okay, Ray, you're going to have to help me here. What is it? Is it some sort of outpost? Oh, I can't help you there, I'm afraid. Ruth Hay says the sofa bed and lamp are lovely. Yes, they are. And that concludes the business of club. Hurrah! Now then. That. Get on. Get on there. Get on, please. Stop it. Get on. Thank you. Flippy this over. Like that? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not like that. It's like that. It's back. It's back. Then we turn it around. Pop that in there. That's in there. Do you know, it's very annoying this morning. I got up rather early this morning in order to get ahead of the game with the Jordan Opus and matching up the lines in the script with the action. It really does take an absolute age, but it's done now, thank the goodness. And I started turning my mind towards the sound effects that also have to go on it. And I remember that I had sleigh bells on my hard drive, which I'd say from last year. Anyway, the file is damaged. Isn't that annoying? And also the same thing, Rosie Lee did me some nice generic Christmassy music, which I used last year, and that's also corrupted. What's gone on there? The two files I used last year, and they're a bit ruined. Anyway, so I've got to look for those now again. Anyway, if anyone's got an MP4 of sleigh bells sound, please send it to me. I mean, I could probably find it myself, but just in case, on the off chance that someone's got some sleigh bells rattling around in their filing cabinet, by which I mean their virtual filing cabinet, of course. Checking I'm on the right level here. Yes, I am. Okay. Sorry, we were all relaxing then, weren't we? And then it all suddenly went a bit dangerous. Yes. Let me turn it around. And, oh, okay. What's in there? What's in there? That. Now, go to the top there. Oh, look at this. Crumbs. Accept me, madam. Thank you. Accepted. Yep. Then that. Oh, I see. So that would just lift out. Oh, that's rather nice, isn't it? That's a rather lovely design. Let's just say goodbye to that lovely sofa bed. I think we'll be having a good look at this when we've finished it all. So we'll see you again. And then that goes on there. Oh, that's nice. Does that lift up? No. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't lift up. There was me thinking that would be on a hingy thing, but it's not. Oh, accidental buoying. Oh, wait. This should just lift up. Oh, right. Oh, it does. Oh, that's wonderful. Doesn't quite go all the way, does it? Does it? Oh, it does go all the way. Oh, that's wonderful. Round of applause for that. Oh, I'm very pleased. Okay, and then it just... and then it goes back again. Bit winky wonky there though. And then it's back down. Alright. Well, that's nice. I enjoyed that. Two of these. Jolly. And one more, and then we're done for today. That's all there. And I bet you we're going on now. Let me just turn the page and we'll have a look. Yes, we're going on. We're going on. We are going on. Really like that roof lifts off in that way. I think that's really nice. But here we go. Oop, no. That's it. Isn't that great? Well, there we go. That's the house finished. Really brilliant. Lovely build today. Okay, come back tomorrow and we're making something that looks rather thrilling. And it also looks like it might be satisfying Eric Oswald's deepest wishes. So come back then and I will see you then. So Afflewax forever. See you tomorrow.